Yes, guys, and welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102. Something a bit different for you, my ugly mug. Okay, so we've got a little bit of breaking news for you here. I'm looking at starting a brand spanking new challenge, or what I'm calling a story on the forums. And this is inspired by Annie interacting with me about CM, which is quite rare, but she does sometimes play an interest. And she comes up with this idea, and it's fucking stupid. Trust me when I say, get ready for this. It's fucking barbaric what she's recommending here. But you know what, right? She says if you play all the time, why don't you do what I say? You know, she likes to interact. So I like to try and humour her, but I'm going to need help with this one because I tell you, it's fucking crazy. So basically, right, she says, have one season at every club that you can. I says, oh, just like that, yeah, fucking piece of fucking idiot, isn't she? So basically, right, England alone is 92 clubs, right? That's to have one season. So you start as Man U, you have a season, get to the Champions League final, you save, and then you've got your evidence and shit. You start another one as Arsenal. You do another one, and so on and so on. And she's off her fucking rocker, isn't she? So basically, you firstly got to decide if you're going to play what database. I think the obvious database for this has got to be ODB, because this is a long old challenge and something that I probably won't even pursue further than one season. Rules are, must be non-wib-wob, must be free at the back, must be 2 white players. They were my instructions. You're allowed whatever transfers you want, but you're only there for one season, so you don't have to rush too much about selling players and building for the future. It's all about that one season and where you finish. Now, I've looked at briefly, and if I start in it looks like I'm going to choose ODB, and I'm not going to go top to bottom. I'm going to start with England, and I'm going to start bottom to top. Reason being bottom to top is because if I start top to bottom, I start as Arsenal. I don't want to do that, so bottom to top, it looks like I'll be starting as York City. And I will save at the end of the Champions League final, and that gives a few weeks after the season ends for them to sack me if I've done shit, and so on and so on. So, I mean, this is... It's a good challenge, but I don't think she's not thought it through, you know, because obviously I talk a lot of CM. I do a lot of CM. As you guys know, I'm always fucking CM in it. But it's just something maybe people can consider doing, even as a team, and to prove, because I'm going to put this as a story on the forums, to put a bit of element of proof and truth in the game. My managerial name will be Chapter as a first name, and second name 1.1. The first one being your first nation, wherever that may be, England, and the second one being the first team, so York City. And then once I've done that, I'll keep a save, I'll zip it up so it doesn't have too much space. I'll then do 1.2, the next team, and so on and so on and so on. You see what I mean about she doesn't know what she's fucking talking about? It's fucking crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. It's hard to know, really, at what point will I get bored. This is what I think, right? I'll get bored with this when the new update comes out in October or whenever it may be. At that point, I'm going to think, fuck it. But I might, you know, I'll keep it going, and I think it'll be an interesting one, won't it? Obviously, I'm going to buy players for York City. I don't think I've got any money, but let's say freebies. And the chances are, any team in Division 3, I'm going to probably buy the same sort of players. That's fine. And there's no rules in that sense. There's no rules. Obviously, ODB, now with ODB, the non-EU rule is in place, so permits are a bit of a bitch, whereas that's different if you're in somewhere like Italy, where you haven't got to get work permits. So hypothetically, Nikiforenko, I can't get him at fucking York City, can I? But if I start a game as a second-tier Italian team, I could get him, and so on and so on. So very, very excited about it. I am excited, but I'm also... I know it's not realistic. It's not really achievable, but I'm going to humour Annie, and she'll get the chance to say to me, "You fucking loser," which is what she'll say. But we put an emphasis of completing CM, and obviously we have a little bit of banter of the in-betweeners. Jay Cartwright saying completed it. That's going to be the picture, by the way. So let me know what your views are. Till next time from me, guys, and the weather. Take it easy.